My name is Pete McCall. I'm a core health and fitness master trainer, and today we are going to go through vertical core training. Just a little note here, we use our core muscles when we're standing. All of the muscles in our body are optimally aligned to allow us to move when we walk. So if we want to really train the muscles the way they're designed to work, we need to train them from a standing position, especially when we don't have access to equipment. I'm going to go through all these exercises today, and I'm going to give you options for how you can move. My suggestion to you is you take it easy at first because some of these might be new movements to your body, so you don't need to push that hard. But I think you'll find this is going to be a fun, exciting, and invigorating workout that will make you feel a lot better. So let's go ahead and get started. Pelvis side to side. Get that pelvis moving in the frontal plane. About 4 or 5 more reps, nice and easy. Let's get the pelvis moving in the transverse plane. Go in the other direction. Now you might hear my floor creak a little bit. This is a laminate floor in the apartment I'm renting. Nice big circles. So that it's the floor creaking, not me. Although if you're like me, if you're getting close to 50, you might hear some creaking from your joints every now and then. Now keep the spine long, push the hips forward and back, forward and back. This should feel really good, especially around the hips. What this is doing is releasing all that pressure in our lumbar spine. Let's give it about 3 more, 2 more, last one. And we're going to go up nice and tall now. Same thing with the arms. Go back in the sagittal plane. Reach and reach. Let the hips come forward. Reach, reach. Feel that lengthening right through the abdominals. Reach. You'll see that we don't need to lay on the ground to get a great core workout. Let's go. 4. Reach it back. Play your favorite theme song in your head. Play your favorite music in your head. I've been an instructor for 20 years, so I always got music going on in my head. Now we're going to go side to side. Frontal plane, frontal plane. Reach overhead, reach overhead, reach overhead. Let those hips get loose. We want to move from the hips. Push the hips, push the hips, push the hips. When you feel a little sore here tomorrow, I guarantee you're going to feel sore here and here from this workout. Just wait. All I'm going to say right now is you're welcome. 1 or 2 more. Now we're going to go transverse plane. Reach across the body, reach across the body. Keep the little bend in the knees. Reach and reach, reach and reach. Let's go. 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more each side. Reach and reach. Now standing tall. Reach behind, reach behind, reach behind, reach behind. Let's go. 4, reach, nice tall spine. 3, we got it. 2, 1 more each side. 1 and 1. There's our warm-up sequence. We warmed up our pelvis. The pelvis and hips are mobile in all 3 planes. And we warmed up the thoracic spine, moving in all 3 planes. Now we're going to start our first sequence of vertical core training, focusing specifically on the abdominals in a standing position. So in this standing abdominal series, what we're going to do, just kind of what we did before, we're going to keep our feet planted on the ground to start, but we're going to use our upper arms to use our arms, not our upper arms, use our entire arm to lengthen the abdominal fascia here. But keep your left foot planted here, move that right foot back a little bit. So keep your left foot planted, move that right foot back a little bit. So what I want you to see is like this. You're not on a tightrope, but the feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. So we're going to do only the right arm here. Reach. Your right arm should be back and reach. Nice and steady. Reach. It should look like from the side. Reach. Keep that spine long. As you reach back, push that heel into the ground. Push that heel to the ground. Migrate the hip forward. You should feel that lengthening right to the abdominals. Let's go. 6. Good. 4 more. Reach. 3 more. 3. What we're doing is lengthen the abdominals. We do not have an upper and lower abdominal. Last one. And now let's switch. Left leg goes back, right leg goes forward, chest nice and tall, long spine, reach right overhead. We do not have an upper and lower abdominal, but we do have a left side and a right side abdominal. So what we're doing is we're using each side of the abdominals right now to lengthen them. Keep that heel pressed into the ground, keep that spine long. Let's go about 5 more. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, to make this a little harder, what I want you to do is balance on that left foot. We're going to take that right arm, right foot off the ground, Keep that spine nice and long, and you're gonna pulse. Pulse. Lift through your chest. Pulse. Nice and steady. Push that heel back. We're lengthening the abdominal fascia. We're lengthening the abdominal at both the top here with our arm and the bottom here right from the leg. Let's go 8 more. 8. Chest nice and tall. Push that left foot into the ground. 5 more. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. It's on that right leg. Take that left arm up. Nice and steady. Left leg off the ground. Pulse. 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 That's from the side. It should look like this. Chest up nice and tall. Squeeze. And what I mean by squeeze is squeeze all these muscles in your backside. Yes, we're lengthening the abdominals, but guess what muscles are working to do this? Our glutes and our entire, what we call the posterior chain. Let's go about 5, 4, 3, 2, and all right. So remember we did this in the warm-up. What I'm gonna have us do right now is we're gonna get a little outer thigh and little oblique sequence here. So we're gonna step to our left. Left arm goes up, and we're gonna come back nice and tall. Step left, push that left hip out to the side. Reach, we wanna move from the hip. Reach overhead with the arm. Kind of like the old Dr. J hook shot. That's how old I am, I do remember that. Or you have the, who was it, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. Step, lean, push with the hips. Let's go 6 more, nice and easy. Push those hips right to the side. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. So what do we got? If we did one side, what do we have to do? Other side, step and reach. Push those hips right to the side. Feel that stretch. Right, we want to feel that stretch right here. That's our gluteus medius, our outer thigh muscle. Reach overhead. We're going to feel that all the way through the lat and both obliques. Push. Keep that spine long, move. I'm going to give you a little side view here. Move. Push that hip right to the side. It's like you're giving somebody a hip check. Reach. Let's go. 4. Step in 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to mix it up. We're going to combine 2 planes of motion, but we're going to do it on a single leg. So I'm going to make sure you can see me the full screen here. Chest up nice and tall. We're going to plant ourselves right here on the right foot. Our left leg is going to go out to the side. Nice and easy. Yep. Left leg directly out to the side. Push. Yeah, balance. Push that right foot into the ground. Reach with that left leg. Now I'm going to have you make it a little tricky. Reach with that left arm. Reach. That right foot plants into the ground. Good. Reach. You should feel a huge load. What that means, you're really lengthening the glutes on that right side. You can put your hand right on your right butt cheek. Your cheek, not your partner's. Remember, social distancing, we should be 6 feet apart. That way we don't spread any nasty virus to our friends. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 2, last one. And let's go switch to the other side. Balance on that left leg. Just get used to that balance. To increase your balance and to turn your core on, I'm not going to tell you to tighten your core, squeeze your core. If you want to squeeze your muscles, push your foot into the ground. Pushing your foot into the ground activates all the muscles to stabilize the spine. Let's do this. Reach. Reach with that right arm. Good. Right leg goes out to the side and reach. If you have if there are any runners out there and you get that knee pain sometimes, you go for a long run, you get that knee pain. Well, if these gluteal muscles, the gluteus medius, aren't working, that knee will cave in while you're running. This is a great warm-up when you go running. I'm not much of a runner, but my warm-ups for running are just as long as my run. If I run about 3 to 5 miles, do a little trail run, this is one of the key warm-ups I do, is it gets those glutes nice and warm. Let's go 2 more and 1 more. And relax. So now that we did that first round, I want you to grab a quick drink of water. You're not going to be seeing things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and copy those exercises from the first one, edit them into the video, so we're going to do the exact same movements again. I want you to repeat that sequence 2 times before we go into the next more intense sequence that's going to really light up our glutes and core muscles. Right foot off the ground, keep that spine nice and long, and you're going to pulse. Pulse. Lift through your chest. Pulse. Nice and steady. Push that heel back. We're lengthening the abdominal fascia. We're lengthening the abdominal at both the top here with our arm and the bottom here right from the leg. Let's go 8 more. 8. Chest nice and tall. Push Push that left foot into the ground. 5 more. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Let's bounce on that right leg. Take that left arm up. Nice and steady. Left leg off the ground. Pulse. 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 That's from the side. It should look like this. Chest up nice and tall. Squeeze. And what I mean by squeeze is squeeze all these muscles in your backside. Yes, we're likely the abdominals, but guess what muscles are working to do this? Our glutes and our entire, what we call the posterior chain. Let's go about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here. Chest up nice and tall. We're going to plant ourselves right here on the right foot. Our left leg is going to go out to the side. Nice and easy. Yep. Left leg directly out to the side. Push. Yeah, balance. Push that right foot into the ground. Reach for that left leg. Now I'm going to have you do, make it a little tricky. Reach with that left arm. Reach. That right foot plants into the ground. Good. Reach. You should feel a huge load. What that means, you're really lengthening the glutes on that right side. You can put your hand right on your right butt cheek. Your cheek, not your partner's. Remember, social distancing, we should be 6 feet apart. That way we don't spread any nasty virus to our friends. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 2, last one. Switch to the other side. Balance on that left leg. Just get used to that balance. To increase your balance and to turn your core on, I'm not going to tell you to tighten your core, squeeze your core. If you want to squeeze, if you want to engage your core muscles, push your foot into the ground. Pushing your foot into the ground activates all the muscles to stabilize the spine. Let's do this. Reach. Reach with that right arm. Good. Right leg goes out to the side and reach. If you have if there are any runners out there and you get that knee pain sometimes, you go for a long run, you get that knee pain. Well, if these gluteal muscles, the gluteus medius, aren't working, that knee will cave in while you're running. This is a great warm-up when you go running. I'm not much of a runner, but my warm-ups for running are just as long as my run. If I run about 3 to 5 miles, do a little trail run, this is one of the key warm-ups I do is it gets those glutes nice and warm. Let's go 2 more and 1 more. And relax. All right, we did each of those exercises 2 times. Abs should be good, glutes should be good. Now we're gonna do a lunge matrix. Matrix means we're gonna move in all 3 planes of motion. The first plane of motion, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna move in the sagittal plane. So what I want you to do is stand up nice and tall. We're gonna keep our left foot planted into the ground. I want you to step back to the right foot and up. Step back and up. Now, if you're at home and you're saying, I'm a little bit worried about lunges for my knees, that's why I'm having you step back. If you notice when we step back, what are we doing? We're sinking to the hip. The knee stays relatively vertical, but we're putting all that work right into those glute muscles. Now that's all well and good. Let's make this a little bit harder. Let's get a little bit more of a glute exercise out of it. I want you to reach for the ground and come up. Exhale, reach for the ground and come up. Now, if you can't quite get to the ground, that's fine. Just reach in front of your knee. But by reaching forward a little bit, we're creating a little more flexion at our hip, get a little more strength out of our glute. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, let's go 1 more. 1, there we go. You should be feeling that right there. All right, so what do we have to do? We have to do the other side. Let's keep that right leg planted. Now step and reach. Just step straight back, nice and easy. Spine is long, sink right back. Good. Now, if you're like me, one side might be working a little bit not quite as good as the other, but we can work through it. You don't have to go that deep. I'm going to show you just stepping back is a great option. Step back and up, back and up. Now, just like the other one, if we want to make this a little harder, reach for the ground. Exhale, reach, bring it up. Exhale, reach, bring it up. Here's a little trick tip. Pull yourself forward. Push that foot into the ground. Pull yourself forward. Engage those glutes. Engage those adductors. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. There we go. Awesome. So now we're going to go. That was the sagittal plane. Guess what we got to do next? We got to go frontal plane. What I want you to do, keep your right foot on the ground. You're going to take your right hand, step, reach for that left foot and come up. Reach down for that left foot and come up. Now to see it from the side, when you reach down, you create more hip flexion. You put more work right in the hip. If you can't make it to your foot, just reach for your knee. Push that hip straight back. Back and up. Back and up. And here's a little tip. As you come up, pull. Reach, pull with those inner thigh muscles. Exhale, inhale. Remember I said those inner thighs are going to be feeling a little bit sore tomorrow? That's what this is from. Let's go 4 more. Reach and come up. 3 more. Reach, come up. 2 more. We got it. 1 more. So if we went to the left, what do we need to do? We need to go to the right. Now if you're like me, you notice you don't have much room here. No excuses. No room. Just move a little bit of furniture out of the way. The coffee table's gone. So what can we do? Let's get to work. Left foot's planted. Reach for that right foot. I'm on a little bit of an angle here just to make it a little more interesting. Exhale, pull. Reach and pull. Remember, if you want to reach to knee height works for you, knee height works for me. Nice and easy. Pull that foot up. Exhale, reach, pull it up. Reach and pull. That's what it looks like from the side. Push that butt back, pull it up. Push that butt back, pull it up. Nice and steady. Let's keep going. We got it. I don't know how many we've done. How many have we done? If you ask any personal trainer how many more you have, the answer is always 2 more. So let's give it about 4 more now. 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more. Awesome. Good. You should feel that in the outer thighs. Definitely feel it in the inner thighs. So this next one, remember what I just said about those inner thigh muscles working? Well, this next one, I apologize for what you're going to feel like tomorrow. I'm just going to tell you that ahead of time. If you do this next one right, you're going to feel it in your glutes and you're going to feel it in the inner thighs. So we lunge in the sagittal plane. We lunge in the frontal plane. What plane do we have left? You got it. We got the transverse plane. This is your right foot. Keep your right foot pointing straight ahead. Our left foot, point to that wall. So if my foot's pointing straight ahead, drop back and point to the wall. We're opening up our hips 90 degrees. Notice that this leg is staying straight. I'm going to turn. That leg is staying straight. So as you step, squeeze this thigh. So squeeze that right thigh as you put that weight into your left leg. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Pull yourself up. Squeeze that thigh to protect the knee. Push that foot into the ground. So push that right foot into the ground as you do this. So we've done about 8 to 10. Right hand, left foot. Let's go. Reach for the ground. Right hand. If you can reach in front of your foot, do that. If you just reach down the inside, you don't have to touch the ground. Just reach down because that's going to get more of your glutes involved. Let's go 4 more. 4. We got it. 3. Pull yourself up. 2. Let's go 1 more. 1. That's a little Eddie Murphy laugh. It might not feel like much right now, but trust me, it will. Let's go here. Same thing. Keep your left foot planted. Drop that right foot back. Bring it up. Squeeze this thigh. Push that foot right into the ground. Now, if you notice, your heart rate's probably coming up a little bit. You're probably sweating a little bit. You're going, hey, this feels pretty good. That's because we're moving our body the way it's designed to work. Sink into that hip and come up. I'm going to give you this view. Sink into the hip. I don't have a multi-camera shot right here. I'm recording this on my iPad in my living room. So next time I think I'm going to try to set up my phone so I can at least get a 2-camera shot. But since I'm only doing this on a 1 camera right now, I have to turn my body. Let's go. Keep that foot planted and sink. So we're going to do left hand, right foot. Left hand, reach for the ground. Push that weight back, pull yourself up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Let's go 4 more. Come on. 4. Really stretch. 3. Let's go 2 more. 2. 1 more. All right. Now's the time. My water's right here. Take a quick drink of water. Good news is, we're going to do that sequence 1 more time, and I'm going to do it with you. And we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to make it a little bit more aggressive. But keep in mind, you do you. So if something doesn't feel quite right, don't listen to the instructor. Listen to your body and modify to what you need. What we want you to do is we want you just to move in your space, move in your vehicle. So if you need to limit the range of motion or something, do that. If you need to stop and take a quick breather, Do that, but we're gonna go through the all three planes of motion again. Now I'm gonna show you how to make it a little bit more challenging. So let's start here, reverse lunges. I'm gonna stay on this leg. So left foot is planted, right foot going back. We started with the ground, remember? Both hands reach down. Now when we reach down, we're using more of our butt. Reach down. Let's do this 2 more times. Let's go 1 more time. Now we're gonna have you do step back. Arms overhead. Step back, arms overhead. There we go. Let me show you what's happening here. As you reach those arms overhead, we're lengthening those abdominal muscles. We're putting a lot of length in those abs. Normally we train our abs by shortening our spine. I want you to keep your spine long. Keep your spine long. I'm gonna give you this angle. Reach and come up. Let's go 5 more. 5, good. Reach and come up. 4, 3 more, we got it. 3, 2 more, spine long. Last one. Boom. Ha, ha, ha. You're gonna feel that in those abs tomorrow. So now what we're gonna do, right foot stays planted. Let's stay right here. We're gonna start reaching down for the first 6 or 8. Left foot back and reach. Exhale, inhale. Push that foot right into the ground. Push that right foot into the ground. What I mean, pull yourself forward using the back of the leg. Pull, let's go 1 more. What are we gonna do now? Arms overhead. Reach, spine long. Reach, good. Reach, chest up. Step, good. Watch me from the side. Step. Doesn't matter how deep you go. You don't need to go that deep. What I want you to do is stretch. Lengthen those abdominals. Keep that foot planted, nice and long, nice and tall, up. Let's go, up, here we go. 4, we got it. 3, we'll do a few more. I don't know how many we did. It doesn't seem like we did as many as last time. So now let's do 4 more. 4, reach overhead. 3, 2 more. 2, last one. Good, all right. So now what we're gonna do this one. That was the sagittal plane. Do you feel that here? What we're doing is we're really lengthening that fascia, lengthening those muscles. Grab a quick drink of water. We got the frontal plane now. Left foot stays planted on the ground. Right hand. Reach, come up. Reach, and come up. All right, this is pretty easy. Nice and steady. Let's do this 2 more times. Boom. We're going to turn this into a huge oblique exercise. Watch me here. Plant, reach across. Left foot stays planted. As that right foot hits the ground, reach across the body. Watch me from the side. Step, reach. Pull back on the right shoulder. So you're reaching with that left arm, pulling back that right elbow. Reach and twist. Twist. We got 4 more. 4. Here we go. 3. Push this foot into the ground. 2. 1 more. Boom. You'll be feeling that through the obliques and hips tomorrow. This is some of the best core exercises, the best core training that you can do, brought to you by Core Health and Fitness. Let's keep the right foot planted on the ground. Right hand, down and up. Exhale, sink into that left hip. Push that left hip back. Reach, pull yourself up. Reach and pull. Let's go 2 more. Down, let's go 1 more. All right, so what are we gonna do? Same thing, step, reach across the body. Right hand, reach for that wall. Whatever wall's to your right, reach for it. Sorry, whatever wall's to your left, reach across the body. Right hand, reach across the body. Left elbow, pull that back. Keep your spine long. Pull. Here's the side view. Pull. Side view. Pull. Reach. Spine long and go. Boom. Pull yourself back up. As you do this, pull right here. Pull. Pull. Let's go. A few more. Pull. I lost count. I'm talking to you. We're following along. But we'll do about the same number each side. It's all good. 1 more. And relax. Okay. So that's what we did. We did sagittal plane, reach down. That's more of a booty exercise. Sagittal plane, reach up. More of an abdominal exercise. Same thing. Frontal plane, reach down. More booty. Frontal plane, rotate. We get the obliques and hips a little bit more involved. What plane of motion? Oh yeah. We got that transverse plane. Grab a quick drink of water. And let's go. Keep that right foot planted. We're going to start here again. Right hand, Left foot. Remember, open up through the hips. Down and up. Down and up. Here we go. Exhale, pull it up. Exhale, pull it up. So how are we going to make this a little bit harder? We're going to make this much more of an oblique exercise. Watch me from the side. Step, and I'm going to rotate. Up nice and tall. My right arm reaching across the body again. My left foot is pointed, as I do this, my left foot's pointed towards 9 o'clock. My right foot stays at 12 o'clock. Right arm reaches across the body. Here's this view. Reach and come back. Reach, pull yourself back. Pull yourself back up. This is going to be the one that you really feel tomorrow. I promise you that. Let's do 4 more. 4. That's why we're not going that aggressive right now. 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. There we go. Now let's switch sides. Start right here. Left foot stays planted. Left hand, right foot, and up. Exhale, inhale. What are we doing? Using more hips, more glutes. Reach down, we create hip flexion. We really load those glutes. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, wow, this is amazing. Why isn't all this doing this? Well, guess what? Our human sport line of equipment, our human sport line of cable equipment, allows you to load all these moves with a little bit of resistance. So now what we're going to do, step, rotate, and come up. Keep that left foot planted. Rotate and come up. Left foot planted, rotate. Chest up nice and tall. Left arm reaches across the body. Pull back on that right arm. Rotate. Good. A lot of exercise stays in one plane of motion. When we work in one plane of motion, we make our muscles strong. When we move in all 3 planes of motion, like what we're doing in this workout, not only do we make the muscles strong, we make our fascia and connective tissue strong. So especially as we get a little bit older, yeah, so we want to work that muscle. Muscle gets strong, but we need to work on that mobility. Let's go 3 more. Left foot stays planted, reach. 2 more. Spine long, come back. 1 more. Good. Awesome. Now, you can see we're getting a little bit of a sweat going, right? So if that feels good for you, you're done right here. You can take a break, grab some water, make sure we get a little stretch. Otherwise, I'm going to loop that same sequence again so we can do 2 sets of each of those lunge patterns. So we're going to do a lot of lunging in this. If you want to cut it off right here, feel free to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to take that same sequence, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to clip it right into the video so we do that again. That way you'll see me cueing you through all those moves again. If you want to fast forward to the end where we do a little bit of stretch, feel free to do that. You can do that now if you want to cut it off now. I know you probably want to work a little bit harder, so you can follow along. We'll do that same sequence again, put it all in play, then you can take your little cool down. So let's start here, reverse lunges. I'm going to stay on this leg. So left foot is planted, right foot going back. We started with the ground, remember? Both hands reach down. Now when we reach down, we're using more of our butt. Reach down. Let's do this 2 more times. Let's go 1 more time. Now what I'm going to have you do, step back, arms overhead. Step back, arms overhead. There we go. Let me show you what's happening here. As you reach those arms overhead, we're lengthening those abdominal muscles. We're putting a lot of length in those abs. Normally we train our abs by shortening our spine. I want you to keep your spine long. Keep your spine long. I'm going to give you this angle. Reach and come up. Let's go 5 more. 5. Good. Reach and come up. 4. 3 more. We got it. 3. 2 more. Spine long. Last one. Boom. Ha ha ha. You're going to feel that in those abs tomorrow. So now what we're going to do. Right foot stays planted. Let's stay right here. We're going to start reaching down for the first 6 or 8. Left foot back and reach. Exhale, inhale. Push that foot right into the ground. Push that right foot into the ground. What I mean, pull yourself forward using the back of the leg. Pull. Let's go 1 more. What are we going to do now? Arms overhead. Reach. Spine long. Reach. Good. Reach. Chest up. Step. Good. Watch me from the side. Step. Doesn't matter how deep you go. You don't need to go that deep. What I want you to do is stretch. Lengthen those abdominals. Keep that foot planted, nice and long, nice and tall, up. Let's go. Up, here we go. 4, we got it. 3, we'll do a few more. I don't know how many we did. It doesn't seem like we did as many as last time. So now let's do 4 more. 4, reach overhead. 3, 2 more. 2, last one. Good, all right. So now what we're gonna do this one. That was the sagittal plane. Do you feel that here? What we're doing is we're really lengthening that fascia, lengthening those muscles. Grab a quick drink of water. We got the frontal plane now. Left foot stays planted on the ground. Right hand. Reach, come up. Reach, and come up. All right, this is pretty easy. Nice and steady. Let's do this 2 more times. Boom. We're going to turn this into a huge oblique exercise. Watch me here. Watch me here. Plant, reach across. Left foot stays planted. As that right foot hits the ground, reach across the body. Watch me from the side. Step, reach. Pull back on the right shoulder. So you're reaching with that left arm, pulling back that right elbow. Reach and twist. Twist. We got 4 more. 4. Here we go. 3. Push this foot into the ground. 2. 1 more. Boom. Let's keep the right foot planted on the ground. Right hand, down and up. Exhale. Sink into that left hip. Push that left hip back. Reach. Pull yourself up. Reach and pull. Let's go 2 more. Down. Let's go 1 more. All right, so what are we going to do? Same thing. Step, reach across the body. Right hand, reach for that wall. Whatever wall's to your right, reach for it. Sorry, whatever wall's to your left, reach across the body. Right hand, reach across the body. Left elbow, pull that back. Keep your spine long. Pull. Here's the side view. Pull. Side view. Pull. Reach, spine long, and go. Boom. Pull yourself back up. As you do this, pull right here. Pull. Pull. Let's go. A few more. Pull. I lost count. I'm talking to you. We're following along. But we'll do about the same number each side. It's all good. 1 more. And relax. Woo. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely sweating a little bit. So thank you for coming by the Change It Up Daily Workout brought to you by Core Health and Fitness. We know if we can't make it to our favorite fitness facility right now, that's no excuse to spend all the time on the couch. Yeah, we're gonna probably be doing a little more of that, but you know what? If you have a little bit of room, I don't got much room here. If you have a little bit of room, you can still make time to exercise. So if you've done this all the way, let's do a little cool down now. Your body's warm, you've been moving in all planes of motion. Now we need to kind of calm it down a little bit. Bring our body temperature down and stretch. So take a nice wide stance. Keep the left foot here, take that right foot nice and wide. We can drop that right foot back a little bit. So the left foot's a little bit further forward, right foot is back, but both feet are parallel. And what I want you to do is shift into your left, push that right hand on the hip. Shift to your left, push that right hand on the hip. We're gonna take our right shoulder, rotate away. As we do, push that right heel into the ground. So long spine, rotate. Inhale, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Push that heel down a little bit more into the floor. We want to feel that big stretch right here into the adductors. Now here's where we take that stretch a little bit deeper. Take your pelvis, tuck your bum, take your bum, tuck it under, rotate your pelvis back, and keep that stretch up. Do you feel you made that stretch a little bit deeper? Hold that right there, just a few more seconds. Inhale, exhale. All right, same thing other side. So let's take that right leg forward a little bit. Keep our feet parallel. We're gonna shift into our right side. Push that right hand on the hip here. Nice and steady. Take that, this is your left, sorry, I'm mirroring you. Take your left hand on the hip, take your left shoulder, rotate it away. As you rotate, push that left heel into the ground, sink a little bit more into your right hip. Keep that spine long, inhale, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Whew. Nice and easy. See, we don't need to lay on the ground to get a great core workout. I mean it, you'll probably be a little sore tomorrow. If you haven't done some of those movements before, you'll be thinking about me tomorrow. Maybe not in the best way. Inhale, exhale, take that stretch a little bit deeper. All right, there we go. All right, let's bring it up nice and tall. So what we're gonna do now, take the right leg back. What I want you to do is take your leg back, rotate your right foot in to point towards your left. So your right foot's pointing towards the left. Tuck your pelvis under, rotate your pelvis back, lean back a little bit. Do you feel that stretch right here through the hip? Yeah, that's your hip flexor. If you've been seated all day, you've been working all day, if you've been doing those Zoom meetings all day, this is a stretch you want to do to relieve the tightness in your back. Let's take that right arm up, lean back. We feel like we made that stretch a little bit deeper. Lean to your left now. So here's what it looks like from the side. Leg back, lean left, stretch right here. Now we can drop back a little bit. Drop that shoulder back. So we're going to rotate that shoulder back. So left leg is forward, right leg is back. We're leaning back, right arm up. Lean to our left and rotate that right rib cage back a little bit. Hold this here about 15 seconds. Inhale, exhale, reach up with the arm, squeeze your right glute. It's the only time you'll ever hear me say it. If you don't squeeze them, no one else will. I think that came from Mr. Simmons, Richard Simmons. Nice and easy. And relax. All right, that should feel a little bit better on this hip. So we're all, no, I'm kidding. Let's do this. Keep the right foot planted. Take that left foot back. Rotate that left foot in. Tuck your pelvis under. Lean back a little bit. Stretch right into that hip right here. That feels good, doesn't it? Let's take that left arm up a little bit higher. Lean up. Keep that left heel into the ground. Let's lean to the right just a touch. Now we're going to drop that rib cage back. Look to your right. Good. Extend all the way up. Reach that arm up. Good. Push that left heel into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Hold that stretch. Feel free to do these stretches as much as you want, especially if you stay seated all day. You keep holding this. If you stay seated all day, you're in this position, these muscles get tight. So what we're doing right now is we're lengthening all those muscles. We're kind of unwinding our body from being in a seated position. Basically, that's just what we did through the entire workout. Now we're just doing it in a static position to bring our energy down a little bit. Cool it down. Let's bring it up nice and tall. Feet planted on the ground, chest up. Nobody's going to be flying for a little while, but I want you to pretend like you're an airline attendant. Take your first two fingers, point straight back behind you. Lift your chest nice and tall. Squeeze your shoulder blades back here. Stretch to the biceps. Inhale, exhale, point back a little bit further. Take that stretch a little bit deeper. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's take this right hand back. Take a big stretch. Feel that into the triceps. Oh yeah. Keep that spine long. Pull that elbow back a little bit more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Good. Let's take this left arm. Pull back on that left elbow. Now here's what I want you to do. Last exercise. Take that left hand, give yourself a big pat on the back. Thanks for joining us for Core and Health and Fitness Change It Up series. If you like that workout and you want to know how you can do more workouts like that at home, you can pick up my book, Smarter Workouts from Human Kinetics. If you go straight to Human Kinetics, that's the best place to get it. They'll ship it right to you. But Smarter Workouts has this whole type of exercise sequence in it that teaches you how to move with no equipment or with only one piece of equipment. When we get back in the facilities, you can go back to your favorite Nautilus workout, but until then, we got to make do with what we got. Another thing, if you like this workout, listen to the All About Fitness podcast. That's the All About Fitness podcast, wherever you find podcasts. I've been doing the All About Fitness podcast for quite a while, and during this time or during any time, I bring you a lot of information about how you can use fitness to enhance your quality of life. So again, I'm Pete McCall. Big thank you for Core Health and Fitness for allowing me to do this, and a big thank you to joining us for the Change It Up workout series.